In the previous video, we have seen what is the array, which are the basic concepts related to the array. Now, in this video, we will see how to declare and how to initialize the array in actual terms. What is the syntax behind declaration of a one-dimensional array? We are talking about the one-dimensional array, but some basic things are also applicable to multi-dimensional array also. What is the syntax for declaring array? You have to specify first the data type, then you have to specify the array name which you are specifying, and then you have to give the size of the array. What is the data type? Actually, type of data element means it can be from integer till string, means it can be integer, float, character and so on. But all are having the same data types. Name of the array is nothing but the user defined name to indicate your data items, and size is nothing but the maximum number of elements that should be allowed in this array. It will depend on the user's requirement. No any fixed value is specified. For example, I will take one example to demonstrate how to declare one array. For example, I am storing the marks of students of the 10 students, means there should be a marks of type integer, but for how many number of students? 10. Then how it will be actually in memory stored? For example, in memory, the contiguous block of 10 memory locations will be allocated by this array, and all the 10 students numbers are stored in a consecutive manner, means 1 number, 2 number, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now, how it will be described? It is a marks of first student, and you all know that array index always start from 0 position. It will be marks of first, marks of second, marks of third and so on till marks of 9 number, means total 10 number students marks will be stored in a consecutive manner. So this is all about how to declare one array. Now we will see how to initialize the members of the array. For example, there is a syntax available for it, and that is nothing but you have to specify your array name, then size of the array, and you have to specify specially the value against the equal to sign. So for example, in the previous example, we have created the marks for 10 students, array of the marks for 10 students. Now, how actually it would be for the initialization? Suppose there is a marks of 0th, means it is a mark of 0th position, means first student marks will be stored at a 0th position, and for example it is 35. Then we are giving the value of this position directly, and it is known as a initialization. For example, marks of first means marks of second number student will be 60 and so on till it will stores the marks of 9 number, means actually counting 10 number student, for example it is 37 and so on. This is known as a initialization of a array variables. But this is a one way. You can specify the or initialize the variables of the array by different terms. Like, for example, you will write like data type of the array. For example, it is an integer and you are having the marks of 10 students. Then, instead of specifying separate index for marks, you can specify it in a single line like open the curly bracket, then specify the 10 students values. For example, okay, these are the different marks of the 10 students. Means this is the marks of 0th position 1. Means this is the first student marks, second student marks, third student marks, fourth student marks up to 10 student marks. Means you can specify like this also. Means how these values are stored. It will like there are 10 consecutive locations will be acquired. Means it is marks of 0 student. For example, it is 35, 62, 42, 50, so on up to 9th. Means 10th number of students marks will be like this. Means this is the way or mechanism of representing the array. Now, from some time, I am talking only about integers, but it can store the character arrays also. For example, character type name of size 5. It is also array of size of type character and storing 5 character variables. You can declare them like as these are the alphabetical terms, you have to specify them compulsorily in a double single quote. That is, for example, A, B, C, and so on. Only 5 numbers are allowed. How it will be actually in memory represented? For example, I am writing, for example, 5 letters as this. Then this is the name of 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Means these are total 5 character variables are stored in the array. Now we can create floating points also. Means only write float type. For example, price of books, and there are, for example, 4 books prices is there. Then it can be written as prices, for example, 32.4, 62.92, and so on. And it is again displayed like likewise. These are represented in a contiguous memory locations. Now there are some terms related to array mechanisms, and that are we have used the symbolic constant. For example, hash define pi 3.40. But these symbolic constant values means these variables we can also use in the array. How? For example, integer type area is one variable and it is using the pi 3.14. So it is like we can specify here the pi, or I will specify hash define quantity and it is of size 30. You have to use this 30 number, but it is a symbolic constant. You can specify this name as an index for the array. Means like integer type a of size quantity, and this quantity at a runtime we replace with 30. Means this is the same mechanism. So these are some basic advanced concept related to array mechanisms. In further some videos, we will see how to write, initialize and how to display the arrays in actual terms. Thank you so much.